All right, Dragon Drive fam, buckle up, because what you're about to see might seriously change how you look at cars forever. For years, Chinese cars were the underdogs, the punchline in car memes, but now they're the ones making us jealous. Today, we're counting down the top 5 Chinese SUVs that never break down. Cars so well built, so reliable, and so ridiculously high-tech that you could buy once, drive forever. And yeah, I know that sounds like clickbait, but this isn't hype. Every SUV here is real, tested, and built to challenge the likes of Tesla, BMW, and Toyota. Now before we jump in, quick reality check. This channel doesn't do fake specs or rumor bait. Everything in this video is verified from official or trusted sources, because I've been burned before. Fake specs tanked one of my past videos. Never again. So this list, pure authenticity wrapped in pure entertainment. And hey, if you're vibing with these wild Chinese machines and love seeing the truth behind the hype, hit that subscribe button right now. It's free, it helps the channel, and it keeps us in the driver's seat of the EV revolution. All right, you ready? Because at number 5, we've got a wild one. A family SUV that accelerates faster than some sports cars. Number 5, the BYD Sea Lion 7. Here's something that might make you a little jealous. The BYD Sea Lion 7, a mid-size electric SUV, can do 0 to 100 in just 4.5 seconds. Yeah, that's sports car fast. Even crazier, it does it quietly, smoothly, and with a range that stretches up to 567 kilometers. That's longer than some Teslas, and this isn't even BYD's top model. From the outside, the Sea Lion 7 looks like someone took a Tesla Model Y and said, let's make it sexier. It's got that coupe SUV vibe. Long roofline, muscular curves, clean bodywork, and a slightly lowered stance that screams premium. It's not over-designed like some flashy EVs, it's just right. You pull up in one and even BMW owners take a second look. Step inside and it's pure comfort. The cabin's wrapped in high-grade materials, there's ambient lighting, and BYD's signature rotating touchscreen dominates the center, the same feature that's blown up all over TikTok. You've got double-glazed windows for silence, leather seats with heating and ventilation, and software that feels fast and fluid, not clunky. The ride quality, refined. Every review says it feels like a luxury car, not a budget EV. It's a 5-seater SUV, but it's cleverly packaged. Plenty of headroom, decent trunk space, and comfort that actually holds up on long trips. This thing wasn't built just for city flexing, it's road trip ready. Underneath, the Sea Lion 7 runs on BYD's legendary Blade battery, known for insane durability and 0 fire incidents in testing. The RWD version pumps out 230 kilowatts, while the AWD cranks it to 390 kilowatts. That's 690 newton meters, enough to leave a V6 gas SUV in the dust. The performance trim even gets dual motors that'll give you instant, buttery smooth power whenever you tap the pedal. And here's the shocker. The Sea Lion 7 starts around 40,000, 45,000 USD in markets like Malaysia. That's less than a loaded RAV4 hybrid, but feels closer to a Porsche Macan inside. No joke. Now, not everything's perfect. Owners have noted higher energy use in real-world drives, roughly 22 kilowatt hours per 100 kilometers. But then again, it's built like a tank and even scored high marks in crash safety tests. So the trade-off is worth it. But if you think that's impressive, wait till you see number 4. A sleek electric SUV that can charge from 10 to 80% in 12 minutes. That's faster than your coffee order at Starbucks. Number 4, the XPeng G6. Let me say this loud and clear. The XPeng G6 might be the most underrated SUV in the entire EV world. This thing can literally charge from 10 to 80% in 12 minutes. 12! That's 5C charging speed, one of the fastest in the world. You could plug it in, scroll through your phone for a few memes, and boom, full range. On the outside, it's futuristic but familiar. Think of it as Tesla meets spaceship. You've got a single LED light bar across the front, aerodynamic curves, and proportions that scream premium coupe SUV. XPeng nailed the design. It looks like it belongs in a sci-fi movie, but still feels practical for everyday use. Slide into the interior and it's minimalist yet smart. No unnecessary buttons, just pure tech elegance. The cabin's clean, open, and uses premium materials, giving you that Scandinavian meets Shenzhen vibe. But where it really shines is tech. XPeng's driving intelligence runs on NVIDIA's Orin X chips, the same kind of hardware you'd find in self-driving prototypes in Silicon Valley. The XPeng G6's onboard AI learns how you drive, how you brake, even what routes you like. It's a mid-size SUV, but the space is impressive. The trunk gives you around 650 liters, and when you fold the rear seats, it jumps to over 1,700. That's Costco Run approved. The seating position feels natural, visibility's great, and the sound insulation makes highway drives whisper quiet. Underneath, under the floor, is XPeng's new high-voltage battery platform. It's lighter, safer, and built for extreme fast-charging durability. The XPeng G6 also has top-tier crash structure reinforcement and handles like a luxury crossover. You could easily compare this to a Model Y and then realize it costs half as much. Yep, you heard me. The new XPeng G6 in China starts at just 176,800 yuan, roughly 24,000 USD. For that, you're getting Tesla-level performance and charging speeds faster than any US EV under 80K. The only debate here is battery longevity. Some experts wonder if those crazy 5C charging speeds could wear down cells faster over time. But honestly, if you're getting this much innovation at that price, who's complaining? Now hold that thought, because at number 3, we've got something even crazier. An SUV that doesn't just charge fast, it swaps its entire battery in under 5 minutes. Number 3, the NIO Onvo L90. Alright, here's where things start sounding like science fiction. Meet the NIO Onvo L90, a 6 or 7 seat luxury SUV that can swap out its battery in under 5 minutes. No charging, no waiting, just pull into a station, the car lifts itself, the depleted pack slides out, and a fresh one locks in. You drive off fully charged. It's like a Formula 1 pit stop for the family. The Onvo L90 isn't small, it's a giant. At over 5 meters long with a 3.1 meter wheelbase, it has the proportions of a full-size American SUV, but the elegance of a luxury EV. The design's clean, with thin LED lights, bold shoulders, and subtle chrome touches that give off Range Rover energy, minus the reliability problems. But inside is where you go, okay, China isn't playing anymore. The L90 has one of the quietest cabins in its class, using over 200 acoustic insulation components. You've got soft leather, massage seats, a massive 17.2-inch 3K center screen, and even a roof-mounted 17-inch entertainment display for the rear passengers. Every seat feels like first class. Even the third row gets attention. Air vents, cup holders, USB-C ports. Powering this giant is a dual motor setup producing up to 440 kilowatts, and it's built on a 900-volt architecture, meaning faster efficiency and ultra-fast charging when needed. Range? Up to 605 kilometers on the 85-kilowatt battery. That's a big SUV doing long-distance EV mileage. But here's the real jaw-dropper, the price. The L90 starts at just 265,800 yuan, roughly 36,000 USD fully equipped, or as low as 25,000 USD if you go with NIO's battery as a service plan. That's right, a massive luxury battery swapping SUV for the price of a used Honda CR-V. Of course, there's always the question, will battery swapping ever expand beyond China? Right now, NIO has thousands of swap stations at home, but only a handful abroad. Still, even skeptics admit it's a glimpse of the future. And if you think that's revolutionary, wait until you meet the next SUV, a plug-in hybrid that erases range anxiety entirely.
Number 2, the BYD Song Plus, also known as Seal U. This one's the silent killer of the EV world. Not flashy, not loud, but absolutely rock solid. The BYD Song Plus has become one of the best-selling SUVs in China for one simple reason: reliability. It just doesn't break. You can get it as an EV or plug-in hybrid, and either way, it's built like a tank. The EV version packs a 71.8 kilowatt-hour blade battery, good for 520 kilometers of range, and it sips just 13.7 kilowatt-hours per 100 kilometers. It's efficient, it's safe, and it's practical. Design-wise, it's clean and classy. Imagine a Volvo XC40 and a Tesla Model Y had a baby. Compact, sculpted, and elegant. Nothing weird or cartoonish, just confident design. Inside, you get comfort, space, and serious tech for the money. BYD even uses an NVIDIA Orin N chip for driver assist features. Yes, the same hardware found in premium EVs 3 times the price. The infotainment screen rotates like its bigger siblings, giving the dash a futuristic flair. It's a 5-seater, perfect for families. The seats are supportive, the trunk is spacious enough for a stroller, and every control feels solid. No creaks, no cheap bits. And now, the moment that'll make you spit out your coffee, the price. The BYD Song Plus starts around 134,000 yuan, which is roughly 18,900 USD, and even the top trim barely touches $25,000. Let that sink in. A high-tech, long-range EV SUV for less than a used Toyota Corolla. The battery's LFP chemistry, safer, more stable, and designed for longevity. It may not have the energy density of high-nickel cells, but it'll outlast most cars. Some early owners have crossed 200,000 miles with barely any degradation. Sure, the skeptics say it's too cheap, what's the catch? But that's the thing. China's mass production scale and vertical integration keep costs down. BYD makes its own batteries, chips, and drivetrains. No middlemen, no supply chain drama. That's how they do it. And just when you think you've seen it all, we arrive at number 1. A beast so over-engineered, it might make German engineers nervous. Number 1, the Zeekr 9X. Ladies and gentlemen, meet the new heavyweight champion of Chinese SUVs. Built by Geely's luxury arm, the same group that owns Volvo, Lotus, and Polestar, this thing isn't just fast, it's borderline absurd. Here's your first shocker. The 9X is a plug-in hybrid with 3 electric motors, 1 in front, 2 in back, and a 2.0-liter turbo engine that together make over 1,000 kilowatts of combined power. Let that sink in. That's more power than a Lamborghini Urus or a Tesla Plaid. And despite being a massive 3-row SUV, it does 0 to 100 kilometers in just 3.1 seconds. Visually, it's stunning. The Zeekr 9X has the road presence of a Range Rover mixed with the futuristic minimalism of a Lucid Air. It's long, over 5.2 meters, with a 3.17 meter wheelbase. The stance is powerful, the front fascia elegant, and the proportions are near perfect. It's the kind of SUV that makes people stare and whisper, "What is that?" Inside, Zeekr brings its A-game. Leather so soft it feels like it came off a Bentley, 6-seat luxury configuration, and all the latest tech, including high-voltage 900-volt charging capability and V2V, or vehicle-to-vehicle power sharing. You can literally charge another EV directly from your Zeekr. There are 2 battery options, 55 kilowatt hours and 70 kilowatt hours, both capable of 6C charging. Translation, it charges insanely fast. In EV mode alone, it can do 220 to 300 kilometers, and when the gas engine kicks in, total range jumps to around 1,250 kilometers. That's over 770 miles. You could drive from LA to San Francisco and back on 1 tank and a charge. And the engine's efficiency, mind-blowing. Zeekr claims over 46% thermal efficiency, meaning it squeezes more power from each drop of fuel than most hybrid engines on Earth. Now, Zeekr hasn't officially confirmed US pricing yet, but it's aimed squarely at high-end SUVs like the BMW X7 and Range Rover PHE, except in China, it could undercut them by half. And if the build quality matches Zeekr's other cars, this might be one of the most advanced hybrid SUVs on the planet. Some folks do wonder though, with triple motors, 900 volts, and hybrid complexity, could maintenance be tricky down the line? Maybe. But for now, this thing looks bulletproof. Zeekr's quality control is no joke, and with Geely's Volvo engineering influence, this is one hybrid that might actually live up to that never break down claim. So there you have it, the top 5 Chinese SUVs that never break down, or at least seem determined to prove they won't. At number 5, the sleek and powerful BYD C-Line 7. At 4, the lightning-fast charging XPeng G6. At 3, the futuristic battery-swapping NIO Onvo L90. At 2, the unbeatable value BYD Song Plus EV. And at 1, the outrageous 1,000 kilowatt monster, the Zeekr 9X. If this list didn't make you rethink Chinese engineering, I don't know what will. These aren't knockoffs anymore. These are innovation bombs on wheels. So here's my question to you. If you could import one of these into the US, which one would it be? Drop your pick in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this deep dive, smash that like button, subscribe to Dragon Drive, and hit the bell, because next time we're looking at 10 Chinese SUVs under $30K that could actually replace your Ford or Toyota. Until then, stay curious, stay bold, and as always, drive like a dragon.